Welcome to Warp Zone. My name's Alize.
And my name is Jackie. Do you know if you feed a newborn baby bird some food, they will poop right away?
Wait. Since when?
Alice is dying. Alice cannot handle a baby bird poop right away.
Why? Why are we starting with fun facts?
Why
Okay.
not?
This is our weekly podcast where we talk about games, entertainment, gossip, music, anything that someone who lives in the 21st century cares about nowadays.
That's correct. I want to talk to you. No, when I was a teen, I'm in my 90s, right? And I think you're in your. When were you when you were a teen?
I think I'd say I was a teenager in like 2008. That's when I was like 14, 13, 14.
Get out of here. Okay. I gotta tell you something. What the 90s people do, and see if you guys still do that when you were teenagers.
Okay.
Okay. Um. First thing first. Have you experienced Lunchables?
Lunchables, like
Yeah.
pre-made lunch or what's that?
There's different Lunchable, but the one I'm talking about is you get this little plastic containers, and there's like crackers in it and some cheese dip in it. So every lunchtime you have the Lunchable and you dip the cracker in the cheese and you eat it for lunch. Have you have something like that?
Kinda. There's definitely like I don't know what it was, but little chips, like little baked cracker things that came with their own dip. Some kids had that.
And what do you eat for lunch as a teenager at school?
Okay. So like as a teenager, I'd go to the tuck shop and then I get maybe a pie or something.
Ooh, I still do that. Do you know?
To go get a pie.
Yeah, and I'm not even a teenager.
Yeah, no, pies are good snacks. In South Africa, we have like meat pies, so they're not like desserty pies. They're more like pepper steak, sausage pie, steak and kidney, if you're that kind of person. Chicken mushroom.
And they're so good, I need to say. Okay, second thing is LED light up shoes.
Oh, yeah, we had LED light up shoes, but we had those since we were like babies. More babies had those, not really teenagers.
That's when you were not in the 90s, right?
Yeah, like 4-year-olds, toddlers will have those things. Man, you tell me you're a grown-ass teenager walking around with the little light up fucking
So what's your fashion like in the 90s?
geez, you're asking the worst person in the world. I have zero fashion sense. Just jeans, not baggy, not skinny. Maybe baggy jeans by that time, 2008. Baggy jeans, big shoes, like those thick sneakers.
So you wear the shoes bigger than your size.
No, they just need to look big. I don't think anyone they fit me. In fact, you're a teenager, you're still growing. They don't fit you next year.
Have your parents ever buy you shoes that is larger than it's supposed to be and they're waiting for your feet to grow bigger or something?
I think they mostly did that for my school shoes. Like they
Mm.
wouldn't mind getting a pair bigger, like a size bigger. But
Mm.
uh, I don't know, like my casual clothing.
Mm.
Nah, because we have uniforms. So we had uniforms. So like your Saturday, like civvies or whatnot, normal stuff you wear, those shoes you'll get Christmas time, your birthday. Those will fit you perfectly.
Do you pick your own fashion when you were young?
No, I'm pretty sure my mom picked everything. I mean, I feel like I had a vibe, but if you ask me to go pick for myself, I'm gonna pick like the most basic shirt, the most basic shoes, the most basic like single color things.
I still remember when I was in teenagers, my mom still buy me underwear. I didn't buy my own underwear. I think until like 20.
I think that's fair. I think that's a fair age for them to stop buying you, for you to want to buy your own, you know?
When you start buying your personal underwear,
Probably when I was 19, 2013. That's probably when I was pretty much buying my own stuff, I guess.
when you start going out with girlfriend, you start choosing your own underwear.
Well, no. Well, I had a part-time job, so I guess I bought my own things if I needed it.
Okay, next one. Soda dispensers. Have you ever mixed every single drink on the dispenser into one cup?
No, that's ridiculous. I think I've mixed two things, but
You
not
don't
every.
do that?
Oh, I mean, soda dispensers, like, they're kind of a new thing. I
What?
mean, not a new thing. Like, we've always had them, but having ones that we can use ourselves, like, and it's not behind the counter where they prepare everything, that's like, that showed up with Burger King for us.
When I was at high school, we go to 7-Eleven and they have those soda dispensers. We get the cup and then you go to the soda dispenser. Normally, what we do is we mix every single choices they have on the dispensers and mix it all and then we put it out and drink it. That's what the 90s kids do.
Okay, I mean, if anyone's mixing a drink, it's gonna be like an actual slushy. Like they'll get both color slushies. Like, yeah, red. If there's green, they'll have green as well. All in a mix, sure, but the actual Coke, Sprite, nope.
Coke and Sprite and grape soda, cream soda, Mountain Dew, and stuff like that. Yeah, every single thing, you just mix it all in one cup.
Oh my gosh, someone ruined grape soda for me. They said it tastes like a cough mixture.
Hey, YOLO, you know? Okay, next is I don't know if you guys do that, but it's happened in the 90s. Maybe people still do it right now. Is you put a dog in a baby car. So you're rolling the dog instead of rolling a baby.
Oh, like in a pram. Yeah, I think I've seen people do that. I don't know. Not teenagers.
In Hong Kong, there's a lot of people do it. They put the dog inside the stroller, throw the baby on the street.
Oh, wow. And is it normal? Is it supposed to be quirky? Because it sounds like a joke.
It's not a joke. People really do that. They throw the little dog in the baby stroller on the street. You're supposed to walk the dog, but no, they throw the dog in the baby stroller. What's the purpose? I have no idea. Okay, next one is rollerblade to school or bike to school. Do you guys do that?
Jeez. Some people may have bicycles, but you could probably count that many people that are close enough to cycle to school. And then maybe matriculants will have actual scooters. But that's about that. Roller skating, skateboarding, to school. Nah. Plus, I don't think you're allowed to have those at school. They're going confiscating something.
Really? When I moved to Canada to high school, a lot of people rollerblade to school or bike to school. It's kind of too long to walk to school. So that's why a lot of people rollerblade to school. And then when they get to school, they just put the rollerblade in the locker. And then whenever they get off school, they just take the rollerblade, take it out, and then rollerblade back to home or something.
Okay, well that's nifty. But those are like university students, right? College students or whatever.
No, high school.
Oh snap! Were you in high school in Canada?
Yeah, I was.
What you doing there?
You mean besides studying?
Like, but you've told me that before, and that's why I thought it was while you were in college.
What was your education like when you were younger?
Oh my God, I hated it, man. It was horrible. I hated education, man. I hated school. I hated my life. I was super depressed, man. It was my childhood was the worst time of my life. But moving on, let's talk about some entertainment news.
Okay, we can move on to entertainment news then. Golden Globe find a new host. Nikki Glacier will be hosting 2025 Golden Globe Awards. This is her first time hosting the award show. She says it's not just gonna be a huge night for TV and movie, but it's also for comedy. The award show will allow business to be mocked during the award show. This is a challenging show, she said, because it's alive, it's unpredictable, and in front of the biggest star in Hollywood, so it's gonna be a lot of pressure for her. Golden Globe gonna be aired live on CBS Sunday, January the 5th, 2025. Do you know SpongeBob SquarePants, the cartoon, well enough?
I mean, pretty well. Who doesn't know the SquarePants SpongeBob thing?
Well, the thing is, I know the character, but I haven't watched any single episode.
What? That all the time in the world. Just to watch one episode, just hear the theme song, just know the meme.
I don't even know what's the theme song from SpongeBob SquarePants.
What?
I'm not in my team anymore. You know, you must heard of there's a burger called Krabby Patty Burger.
Yes, Jackie, it's his job to make them.
So the Krabby Patty Burger is actually from the restaurant in the animation called Krusty Krab, right?
Yeah.
So that Krabby Patty Burger is coming to Wendy's in real life. People find a Wendy internal memo sent from the corporate office announcing their partnership with Paramount to bring SpongeBob SquarePants infamous Krabby Patty Burger this coming fall. Even though the Krabby Patty Burger in the show is a meatless burger made out of seaweed sea buns, the Krabby Patty Burger from Wendy's will have meat in it, and it will top with the secret Krabby Patty sauce. The burger will also serve side by side with pineapple under the sea frosty, which is flavored with vanilla and a pineapple mango puree. If everything goes with the schedule, we can expect Wendy's SpongeBob SquarePants partnership will begin on October the 8th until November 11th this year. It will available across Wendy's in US and Canada. So if anyone is a big fan, should try it.
Why is it pineapple on this burger all of a sudden?
Because I saw the picture, as far as I know, there's no pineapple in the Krabby Patty Burger, but there's a pineapple under the sea frosty.
Oh, a pineapple under the sea. Is that like a drink?
Yeah, it's like a slushy kind of drink.
Oh, that sounds horrible too. Okay, enjoy.
I thought it's gonna sound good. It's a pineapple smoothie. What's wrong with that?
Pineapple's like the worst apple.
Okay. Pro dancer Dancing with the Stars Artem Chigvintsev got arrested on suspicion of felony domestic violence. On August 30th, deputies from Napa County respond to a domestic violence call at 10 a.m. Thursday at a town called Youthfield. That's where Artem's house is located. As paramedics at the fire department are on their way, someone called from the house, called 911 again, and canceled the request. No explanation why they canceled the call, but the paramedic at the fire department were told to back to their station. Later that day at 10 a.m., Adam was arrested for felony corporal injury to spouse and cohabitants. Now, in order to make an arrest, an injury must be visible on the victim. So apparently, someone is injured and have visible injury on their body that can show the police to arrest Adam. We don't know who's the victim at this point. The victim has asked for total confidentiality. Law enforcement at the moment want to find out if there's a history of domestic violence with Adam, or if he involved in any other incident with the person. Adam is married to Nikki Garcia, which is a WWE star known as Nikki Bella. Have you heard of Nikki Bella?
No.
Nikki Bella has her own reality show with her sister, so she's quite famous in the US. On Wednesday, 28th of August, Nikki posted on Instagram revealing she also in Napa. Artem and Nikki were celebrating their wedding anniversary earlier same week as the incident happened. Nikki and Artem share a 4-year-old son called Mateo, and they own a home together in Napa Valley. Adam posted bail for $250,000 and was released from jail hours after he was arrested. There would be another witness in this case, so the investigation is still ongoing. So we will see going on. At this time, we don't know who's the victim. We don't know if he's going to get charged or get sued by the victim yet. So we will see. Taylor Swift's boyfriend, Travis Kelce and Jason Kelce, have a podcast called New Heights. Travis Kelce begins his 11th NFL season with Kansas City Chiefs. Jason Kelce recently retired from the Philadelphia Eagles after 13 years and worked as a ESPN football analyst. So they started their podcast since 2022, and they have 2 seasons of their podcast already. So in the podcast, they discuss live on and off the football field, and they interview celebrity guests during their podcast. On Tuesday, August 27, Travis and Jason Kelce signed a podcast deal with Amazon's Wondery, worth more than $100 million over 3 years. The deal also gives exclusive ad sales and distribution right to Wondery. Podcast New Heights have won multiple awards, including Podcast of the Year at 2025 iHeartRadio Podcast Awards. So they make a lot of money for $100 million for the deal.
What would you do with $100 million?
First of all, buy a mansion, and then you can expand your money to invest in other business.
Yeah, I knew. Like he invested in it, and that's how he made lots and lots of money. Good man, good man.
That's my entertainment news for this week.
Wow, that's pretty crazy. Moving on to some gaming news. Lego Horizon Adventures releases November 14th, according to PlayStation's new homepage. Hori Taiko no Tatsujin drum controller for PlayStation 5, PlayStation 4, and the Windows PC up for pre-order on Amazon for $99.99. Harry Potter Quidditch Champions, get ready to grab your broomsticks and take flight, as the game will soon be launching. Gundam Breakers 4 on Steam is going to be $47.67 on Gamblit. The new game released on the 28th of August. Ooh, call the Call of Duty bros, because Call of Duty Black Ops 6, the open beta, is now available to preload on Xbox. The beta is 32.4 gigabytes, and the base game is 40.3 gigs. So it's a 72.7 gig download in total. Space Marines 2 performance on consoles and PC is out. The quality mode 4K at 30 frames per second. Performance mode 1080p 60 frames per second. Series S 1440p 30 frames per second and 60 frames per second. Games to look forward to in September. On the 3rd of September, there will be the casting of Frank Stone, Harry Potter's Quidditch Champions, and the Age of Mythology Retold. On the 6th of September, there's Astrobot, NBA 2K25, Ace Attorney Investigation Collection, and on the 9th of September, there will be Warhammer 40K Space Marine 2. On the 12th of September, there's Test Drive Unlimited Solar Crown. The 17th will bring Final Fantasy 16 to the PC. The Plucky Squire. On the 19th, we're getting Enotria, The Lost Song. God of War Ragnarok for the PC. Dead Rising Digital Deluxe Remaster. Then on the 20th of September, there's Frostpunk 2. On the 24th, there's Era History Untold, Greedfall 2, The Undying World, Epic Mickey Rebrushed. And then on the 26th, we have The Legend of Zelda Echoes of Wisdom. The 27th, there's EA Sports FC 25. And to finish off September, there's going to be Starfield Shattered Space on the 30th of September.
That's a lot of big games.
That's incredible. That's a huge list. But I mean, September is usually, you always get your sports games. You're always going to get FIFA. You're always going to get Call of Duty. You're always going to get one of these things September.
Oh, you know what? They're gonna make it to the Game Award. That's why they push it out in September.
Oh, pathetic.
And I'm gonna talk about some new teasers and trailers came out this week. The first one I want to talk about is the Sonic the Hedgehog 3 official trailer. It's out last week already. Keanu Reeves will be voiced for the evil Shadow Hedgehog. Ben Schwartz is back and voice for the Sonic. Jim Carrey is also back and voice for the villain Dr. Robotnik. Colin Osonansi, voice for Tails. Idris Elba, voice for Knuckles, are also coming back. James Marsden, Tika Sumter, and Lee Marshandu also coming back, replacing their roles for the movie as well. I saw the trailer. It looks really exciting, and a lot of exciting moments showing in the trailer. The Sonic 3 code will premiere in theater December 20th. The next one I kind of looking forward is Agatha All Alone. I'm really looking forward for this show. I watched the WandaVision and I really enjoy it but Josh doesn't like it for some reason. The new teaser just dropped last week. The trailer is more concentrated on Joe Locke's character, but if you go to IMDb and search for what his character's name is not listed on IMDb. In the trailer, Agatha, who played by Katherine Hines, asks Joe Locke, "Who are you?" And his lips appear to be sealed by a spell and protected not to revealing his true identity. So fans are guessing. They think Joe Locke's character is actually one of Wanda's and Vision's twin son, Billy Maximoff. Billy got wiped out at the end of WandaVision because of that. Wanda broke down in Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness movie. That's why people guessing Billy might have a comeback in Agatha All Alone. In the comic, the twins were eventually reborn and become young Avengers with superhero identities called Wiccan and Speed. Agatha All Alone first 2 episodes will premiere September 18th on Disney+. And I'm really looking forward for this. There's another movie called Apartment 7A. It's a brand new prequel from Roman Polanski horror classic Rosemary's Baby from 1968. This movie will take us back to iconic Bradford building for a brand new story that takes place before Rosemary's Baby in New York 1965. The story is about dancer Terry Genovio dream of fame and fortune, and that's why she moved to New York City. And after she was suffering an injury, a wealthy elderly couple offered her a home in a luxury department building called the Brantford. When fellow residents and influential Broadway producer offered her another chance for fame, she took it and all her dreams come true. But there's a downside for it. After her sacrifice she's willing to take in return for her successful fame, she realized there's some demonic situation going on, but not only in her apartment 7A, but in the Brantford building itself. Apartment 7A is a psychological thriller produced by John Krasinski, who is also produced The Quiet Place. This movie is released on Paramount September 27th. The movie is rated R for some violent content and drug use. Secret Level, I think we mentioned it in the previous episode, but we got more details. As far as we know, it is an anthology series coming to Amazon Prime. What is this series about is they bring several video games into an animation forms and tell us a new short stories. Secret Level episode will include the following games and series: God of War's PlayStation Studios, Sifu, Warhammer 40k, Unreal Tournament, New World Eternum, Dungeons and Dragons, The Outer Worlds 2, Pac-Man, Honor of Kings, Armored Core, Mega Man, Exodus, Crossfire, and Concord. These are the games they're gonna make it as a short animation series and showing on Amazon Prime. Secret Level set to release December 10th on Amazon, so go watch it. Outer Banks Season 4 Part 1 released October 10th, Part 2 will be released November 7th. Jurassic World Rebirth released in theater July 2025. Scarlett Johansson and Jonathan Bailey, Rupert Friend, will be in it. The story will take place 5 years after Chris Pratt's trilogy concluded in Jurassic World Dominion in 2022. So this movie is about three scientists raid to security a DNA sample from three most powerful creatures across land, sea, and air. This creature hold the key of a drug that will benefit to mankind. Transformers 1 will be released in theaters September 20th. Wizard Beyond Waverly Place is coming back. It will have a full 21 episode. First 8 episodes will drop on October 29th on Disney+. What to watch this week? We have Borderlands released on digital on Friday, August 30th. So it's already released. If you're interested, you can watch it. Jeff Goldblum's Chaos is on Netflix. It is a new mythological dramedy. It's about a war between humanity and the gods. Riley Scott's director's cut of Napoleon is on Apple TV streaming now. So if you have Apple TV Plus, go watch it. And that's what I have for newcomers.
Thank you, Jackie. I hope the weather improves.
Me too.
Let's get into the crust of gaming news. As everyone's still playing and loving Black Myth Wukong, there are new mods that bring Dragon Ball Z connections full circle and lets you play as Goku himself, like Orange Gi, the whole thing. An update in IGN reports Black Myth Wukong isn't coming to Xbox due to exclusive deal and not because of technical issues with the hardware. So it's truly just couldn't afford it. Microsoft hinted in June that there was some kind of exclusive deal for Black Myth Wukong. We can't comment on the deals made by our partners with other platform holders. Witches and Wizards, Harry Potter, The Magic Awakened will officially close its operations in the Americas, Europe, and Oceania territories on October 29th and will be removed from the app stores on August 26th, so that should have already happened. For more details, please visit the go.wbgames.com. Sony is raising PS5 prices in Japan on September 2nd, so for us that'll be tomorrow. Oh, speaking of, today is Happy Spring Day, Jackie. I hope George throws you with a big bucket of water. Does that happen other places?
What? I don't even know the tradition. Is that what you do in South Africa?
Yeah, man, it's Spring Day. Go toss your ass with a bucket of water.
Oh my god, where do you live? I come visit you.
So, a sad day will be tomorrow, September 2nd. The price for the PS5 is going up by 13,000 yen, which is nearly $90, in the third PS5 console price hike in Japan since the launch of 2020.
That is crazy.
Yeah,
$90 US different.
that is a shit ton.
I mean, if you raise that much, right? I would wait for the PlayStation Pro coming.
In lighter news, Control and Alan Wake are being planned to be brought into a film and TV show. And to close off gaming news, Tencent and NetEase are rethinking their Japan investment as Japanese developers fail to produce hit games. NetEase cut many staff in Oka Studio, with a plan to shut down while Tencent backed off from funding commitments on several projects.
This is very interesting to me.
It's not lighter news.
No, but did you know that Wuhong also backed from Tencent in China?
Oh, wow, really?
Yeah, and if you compare NetEase and whatever company produce Wuhong, it makes such a difference what's going on in the game industry. The topic of the week, we're going to talk about Nintendo Indie World Showcase and Nintendo Direct Partners Showcase. Well, it's happened on last week, actually.
Yeah, what were the highlights of the Nintendo showcase?
This event is actually different than the previous events because this one is combined with the indie game showcase and the direct partner showcase together. The whole presentation is about 40 minutes, so it's not that long if you compare two together. There's some games that I want to talk about which catches my eyes. The first one is Ballastro. The Ballastro free update is coming 24 August, which is already out. It features card from The Witcher 3, The Wild Hunt, Vampire Survivors, Dave the Diver, and Among Us. So you can buy some packs features all these games in Ballastro. The other game is called Coffee Talk. It's a visual novel and you take on the role of the barrister and you work at a late night coffee shop. And in the game, you see a lot of customer who is not a normal person but supernatural, and they talk to you about their problems as a human. So in the game, you listen to their stories, you serve them with drinks, offer them some advices, comfort them. So that's what the game is about. Coffee Talk, coming out 2025.
That sounds like right up my alley.
Sea of Stars free DLC is coming spring 2025. There's a power wash simulator features Strack in it. It's a special expansion coming out in fall 2024. It's gonna features 5 fairy tales map from Strack universe. It features Strack's very own swamp and the dragon's lair. Mini campaign solo, online co-op. Assemble a cleaning squad for up to 6 players in a free gameplay, also in this expansion pack. Pico Park 2 also showing in the showcase as well. This game is coming out 27th August, which is already out. This game is kind of like a Pikmin similar kind of game. You can play with 2 to 8 players during the gameplay. It's mostly action puzzle solver. This game has a very simple graphics, but it looks very fun. If you have a group of people to play with, that would be even better.
So, a nice party game, a couch co-op.
Yeah, exactly. There's another game called Date Everything, coming out October 24, 2024. In this game, you can basically date everything in the household objects to appliances. So you can date a lamp, you can date a phone, you can date a cabinet in the game. And how they appeared is it's kind of like Beauty and the Beast when all the candles turn to a human-like form. And you date all these appliances and objects in the game. You can flirt with the objects. You can make conversation with them, and you get to know them and have a meaningful relationships in the game.
No, it's nonsense. I want none of that. None of that nonsense.
So if anyone have a hobby like that, go have a look.
Hobby
Uh,
like that.
I don't know what people like. You never know. Just keep an open mind.
No.
SpongeBob, the Patrick Star game, coming out October 4th, 2024. It is an open world bikini bun. It sounds funny when I say that. In the game, there's a lot of mini games. For example, pinball. You can roll around in some areas. It's kind of like a moving out game style. You can do some pressure painting, pressure washing, and hunt for treasure as well. So it's kind of like a variety kind of game. There's Marvel's versus Capcom coming out 2025. Marvel's versus Capcom Fighting Collection Arcade Classics coming out September 12th on digital format. Dragon Quest 3 HD 2D Remake also coming out. My Sims Cozy Bundle coming out 19th of November 2024. Five Nights at Freddy's Help Wanted 2 and Security Breach Ruin coming out 2024 holiday. Disney Epic Mickey's Rebrushed coming out 24th September 2024. If you want to know more, go have a look at the showcase on YouTube. Next, we're gonna talk about music news. Is that correct?
Yeah.
Music news, we have Nicki Minaj announce Pink Friday 2 Deluxe album. We kind of mentioned it previously, but this time they have a date. Gag City Reloaded coming out September 13th. Camila Cabello new single Godspeed will be dropping on September 6th. Rumors this song is about someone who wronged her in the past. So people are guessing, would that be Shawn Mendes? Or was someone else? We don't know. We need to listen. Sabrina Carpenter drops a surprise song, Busy Woman, as a bonus track from her latest album. The only way to get this bonus track is to purchase her digital album from her web store for $4.99. It is for limited time only, and it is also region locked for US. For other people outside of US, when you go to the website, it will not show that section at all, because I tried.
Nonsense. There must be a way. There must be a way.
Maybe. Or you can ask your friend from US to purchase for you. Scott McCreery concert at Colorado State Fair in August 24th got interrupted in the middle of the concert while he was performing Letters to Her. Scott saw a man allegedly hit a woman in the crowd. After he saw that, he just stopped the whole concert, pointed at the crowd, and said, "That's a lady you just hit, sir." Absolutely not. And then he kind of concerned about that. He asking if she's okay, and then he called the security and police to bring the guy out in the middle of the concert. So good for him. I want to move to a K-pop group called NCT. A member from a popular K-pop group, NCT, have been removed from the band. A statement from SM Entertainment posted on X. Taylor accused in a criminal case in relation to a sexual crime, and after investigation determined that Taylor is no longer continue team activity with NCT, and he will be withdrawn from the team as well. The agency said Taylor is fully cooperating with the investigation, and they apologize for the controversy caused by our artists. And earlier this year, two other members from NCT, Johnny and Hitchen, also got involved in a scandal for having sexual affairs with the bar hostess. But SM Entertainment denied those rumors at that time. Yeah, it's not the first time they have a rumor or an investigation like that.
Jeez, that's insane. What the hell?
Speaking of K-pop group, Megan Thee Stallion and BTS collaboration is coming. Megan Thee Stallion posted a cryptic message on X with a horse and a purple heart emoji, and fans were speculating and guessing purple hearts symbolized BTS. But the next day, BTS retweeted Megan Thee Stallion's post and confirmed by adding "coming soon" in the comment. So that's how we know they're gonna have a collaboration coming out. We'll see what that is. The biggest music news this week is actually Oasis is coming back for a reunion. It has been 30 years since Oasis' debut album, Definitely Maybe, been out. And it has been 15 years since Oasis been split up. On August 27, Liam and Noah Gallagher announced on X there will be a world tour next year. They will do 12 shows in the UK, 2 shows in Ireland in 5 different locations in 2025. This location and dates are Cardiff Principality Stadium, July 4th and 5th. Manchester, Heaton Park, July 11th, 12th, 19th, and 20th. London Wembley Stadium, July 25th, 26th, and August 2nd and 3rd. Edinburgh Merrifield Stadium, August 8th and 9th. Dublin Croke Park, August 16th and 17th. Ticket went on sale for Oasis Live 25 on August 31st. The twist for buying the ticket online is not that easy. There's a serious question testing fans' knowledge when you buy the ticket. So what are they asking you is, one of the question is, what was the drummers in the initial Oasis lineup? Personally, I don't know. Who is the drummer's name? So if I go buy an Oasis concert ticket, I wouldn't win. Um, the second question people got is, how many times have you seen the Oasis live? And the third question people got is, what's your age group? Ticket price is around £86.50 to £400. Standard ticket cost less than £200 at the start of the day, but it got double after that.
Oh,
Yeah, and those prices are excluded Ticketmaster charging fee. And we listed ticket price gone up to £6,000 right now.
oh, wow. Musk is crushing it.
There are rumors that Oasis might be performing in the Glastonbury Festival as part of their tour, but the band is already denying that will happen. So there you go. Yeah, if you're Oasis fans, you're gonna pay a lot of money for seeing them in the concert. Maybe worth it, I don't know. And that's the music news for this one.
And now we'll be talking about competitions and events. Starting us off, the next Pokemon Go season has been announced. Max Out runs from September 3rd throughout till December 3rd. This introduces Grookey, Scorbunny, Sobble. Welcome in the new season with a new event debuting Pokemon from the Galar region. There will also be Dreepy and Stonejourner. These will all be making their debuts. The compensation for the special background issued during day 1 of Pokemon Go Fest 2024 Global is now live. The number of encounters with special backgrounds will be a ratio based on the number of remote raids completed. The time research expires on December 21st, 2025, so that's more than a whole year. Pokemon Unite September content update. There's going to be a Shiny Zacian debut, a Phalanx Raid Day, a Pessimian and Oranguru Research Day, a Wooloo Spotlight Hour, and more. And always remember, for local South African weekly tournaments for games like Call of Duty Mobile, EA, FC, Fortnite, and more, always check out metalstate.com and acgl.com.
Next is gonna be rapid fire. First, we're gonna talk about the discount we have.
Okay, so there's Dead by Daylight franchise sale on the Xbox, Assassin's Creed franchise sale on the Xbox, King of Fighters sale on Xbox Live, Judgment PS4 and PS5 is going to be $7.49 and $9.99 respectively on the US PSN. The Spotlight deal, you can save 45% on War Tales. Another Spotlight deal, you can save 90% with Frogware Publisher Sale. That includes Kingdom Hearts Integram Masterpiece Bundle for $68.99 on Steam. The HD 1.5 and 2.5 remix for $34.49. The HD 2.8 Final Cut Prologue for $41.39. 3 and Remind DLC for $41.39 as well. And there's a King of Fighters sale on Steam. And on GOG, the Walking Dead Telltale Definitive Edition series is $9.99. Singularity is $9.89. And Alpha Protocol is $14.99. Through Gimlet, Persona 5 Strikers on Steam would be $16.37. The PS4 and Switch, it will be $15. And on Best Buy for the Switch, it'll be $19.99. Summer Sale on Humble, and there's Trek to Yomi on PC is going to be 29 Rand on CD key. Monster Hunter World plus Iceborne on Steam is $10.99 on Fanatical Build Your Own Monster Hunter bundle. You can add more games and DLCs to save more. The Mario and Rabbids Sparks of Hope on Switch on the SAE shop is 362 Rand. The Cruel King and Great Hero is $13.49 on the US eShop. And then to finish off discounts, there's the Scott Pilgrim 20th Anniversary Black and White Hardcover Box Set, which is going to be $155.88 on Amazon with a 30% off. And in color, it is going to be $149.99.
Then next we're gonna talk about what free game is on at the moment. RAM is free on Steam. Phone Master PS4 and PS5 goes free to play starting October the 4th. If you have Amazon Prime, you can claim the following games for free. Lego The Lord of the Rings, Middle-earth Shadows of Mordor, Game of the Year Edition, Arcade Paradise, Industria, The Colic Atlas, Borderlands 2. There's more other games also available to claim in Amazon Prime. There are 2 free downloads for free games on Epic Games Store this week. Wildcard Football Teams and Fallout Classic Collection are free to claim this week in Epic Games. Next, we're gonna have the DLC subscription. PlayStation Plus Essential September titles. We have Quidditch Champions, MLB The Show 24, and Little Nightmares 2. And we're gonna move on to final thoughts. What do we have for final thoughts, I would say?
Okay, so my final thoughts are, you always have some sad news. Why has gossip always gotta be sad sometimes?
Because the world is gray.
The world is gray. Just gray tinted goggles. Yeah, that's life.
And my final thought would be, I finally beat the first boss in Wuhong, so I'm gonna work on the second boss this week.
Oh, congratulations! I hope you actually finish this game.
Yeah. And of course, we're gonna keep doing Pokemon Unites and try to get into the tournament.
Oh yeah, new season starting, tournament we never play any matches in. Yeah, it sounds like it's gonna be perfect.
And for those who want to contact us, you can go to our Twitter page as WTWC Podcast.
Oh yeah, leave any questions you want to ask Jackie, any saucy stuff, please.
Yeah, you all are welcome.
And for anyone who's actually made it this far, thank you very much. I truly appreciate it.
Thank you very much, and we'll see you next week.
Every time's gonna make me what you want. Burning times gonna make me what. Every time's gonna make me what you wanna. Every time's gonna make me what you wanna. Cutting down's gonna make me what. Every time's gonna make me what you wanna.